Hey Pisces, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we have a kitty infested office, also known as heaven to me. I hope that you guys enjoy this as much as I do. These are my new babies and they are very hyperactive right now. Get yourself comfy, get something to drink, because this is going to be one of those readings in which I am not in a hurry. This is Mia, and that is Elliot. And there's two more running around. Alright, so you know how this goes. Take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Not all of the messages will be for you. This is a general timeless reading. The plants are not real, so no worries. Alright, spirit, angels, beings of love and light, please bring in the most relevant and important messages for Pisces. What is it that Pisces needs to hear right now? What is the best advice? What are the most accurate predictions? What are the most powerful confirmations that Pisces needs at this point? This is going to be a big reading. I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross and I'm going to be pulling several cards per position. I'm not going to be reading cards reversed, okay? Just so you know, you'll see me flipping them. As I go ahead and set the structure of the reading, I do remind you, I'm very excited. We have a Halloween sale going on from the 28th of October to the 2nd of November. And everything is 50% off. If you would like to book your personalized forecast, that would be not 50% off, but $25 discount. So check that out, make the most out of it, stock up for the next year. And yeah, have fun. All right, so let's see. Some of you have been waiting very patiently for something to come in, something to come through. Something that in a way is already kind of like confirmed. You can count on it. So this could be an approval, a signature, this could be an award, this could be a degree, a conversation, an amount of money, a bonus, something. And you can see it coming, you can feel that it's coming. Maybe you have heard in a lot of readings, that this is coming. Something good, something successful, something that makes you feel very emotionally content. But it hasn't shown up yet. And that may create for you a little bit of conflict. But this Ace of Cups, it's going to be so worth the conflict. It's going to be one of those things, one of those moments in which you realize, it was all worth it. It was all worth it. Everything that you hoped for, everything that you desired comes through bright and shiny, and it's looking amazing, Pisces. It's not here yet. I can see that, but that's all right. In the challenge position, though, I do see that you're a little bit conflicted. Some of you are having a hard time having faith that something good is around the corner. You may listen to my readings, listen to other readers, and you may be like, it always feels like it's out of reach. It's always around the corner, but never here, right? And as someone who has gone through that personally, I went for years and years listening to readings and being like, well, maybe the universe forgot about me. I don't know. Because all I heard was something massive is coming, something massive is coming. And all of a sudden, it did come. It took a while, but it did show up. And everything that I've been hearing for so long made sense. So basically, I'm telling you this so that you don't lose faith. That sometimes, things take a while. But that doesn't mean that they're not coming. All right, Pisces? And what I see here is that some of you get discouraged. It's natural. You may get discouraged because you may feel like your efforts are not being rewarded, like you're not being necessarily recognized for the things that you're doing. Some of you may feel a very strong, like, looming dread, asking yourself, like, am I in the right path? Am I not? Should I be changing things? Should I be moving in a different direction? Should I be making a tough decision and instead I'm just hoping for things to get better? The thing is, Pisces, some of you know this already. It's like you know deep down that you want to stay where you're at. Not in a comfort zone. Not in a blocked situation. Not in a toxic thing. But in something that has potential. Something that you can grow. Something that you can do good with. That's why maybe you're having a challenge letting go. Maybe you're not supposed to. Now, take it if it resonates. Remember, if you're being called and pushed to let something toxic go, the answer is always to let it go, basically. But if this is something good, something that has worked for you, something that is promising, and you're wondering, because it's delayed or slow, if you should, release it, but you haven't been able to, maybe there's a reason why you haven't been able to release it. Maybe there is something still there for you. So let's see. In the past, hard work has taken you to victory, Pisces. You have done and put in a lot of effort in other moments of your life, in other stages, other chapters. And you've seen that if you do what you need to do, you get to where you want to go. Sometimes slower, sometimes faster, sometimes easier, sometimes difficult. Whatever it may be. But you have evidence in your past of victory that comes from focused effort. Don't you? You have achieved many goals. You have broken through many barriers. You have reached wealth, great health. There have been moments in your life in which you have been really fit. Moments of your life in which you have been really wealthy. Moments of your life in which you have been really loved and in love. And it's because you have really put in the time and the effort and focus, right? You can't really, you can't do everything all the time at maximum intensity or whatever, but what I'm seeing here is a reminder from Spirit that if you want something, you can make it happen. It is within your reach. But it's not going to happen magically. Sometimes it does, and that's great. But would you really want to skip the beauty of devoted hard work? Some of you may be like, hell yeah, huh? But honestly, I feel like there's a sense of satisfaction from working hard and getting what you want that is not there if you just get what you want. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Could be my own very poetic way of being. But for me, it is that way. The thing is that in your mind, we got here the 10 of Swords, we got the King of Pentacles, and we got the Ace of Swords. Your mind has been very cluttered, Pisces. Look at that. It's like you can't even see through all of these swords. They're all stacked one on top of the other, no clear angles, no parallels, no structure. Some of you have really been a mess, a hot mess, mentally, recently. You may actually feel that way right now. You may feel like you have no direction, like you want to put in your effort and your energy into something, but you don't know where to. You don't know what to focus on. There is an ending coming here, sponsored by Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, possibly. There could be an astrological alignment. There could be a person, an earth sign, that is showing up here and maybe guiding you. there could be a clarity around matters related to Earth, right? So finances, career, stability, the home, the physical body as a home. You know, I get the sense that there is going to be an aha moment, a clarity that comes in, and once it comes in, it's undeniable, and you can't unsee it. You know what I mean? Like, when you see it, and you cannot unsee it. And this epiphany, this aha moment, it's possibly already here. You may be already feeling it, or you may feel it when Saturn goes direct. November 8th, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. I might be wrong about that. In the near future, there is a call for moderation. There is a call, Pisces, a requirement, an invitation from Spirit to exercise moderation, balance, discernment, and an overall sense of almost like maturity. You can be very emotional, you can be very spiritual, you can be a little bit disconnected from the physical realm in all the good ways, but you can also be a little bit of a dreamer, Pisces. And dreamers are the best. You know, the world changes because there are dreamers. Otherwise, none of the inventions that we have would be a thing. And you're gonna have to try to not get carried away with wanting to pursue all of your emotional interest. You may feel called to do something, to start something new, to spend on something from an emotional point of view. And they're telling you here, no emotional spending, no emotional eating, no emotional drinking, no emotional anything. Not that you're not going to be emotional, simply don't look for, or don't allow behaviors to stem from a need to distract yourself from the emotions that you should be feeling. Sometimes we get overwhelmed and we think it has nothing to do with it, but we may get overwhelmed and then we start eating sugar or something. We may get stressed and all of a sudden we may binge on Netflix. It's like we may not correlate the behaviors, but oftentimes, you know, there's triggers for them. And they're telling you here that spending your energy, your money, your resources on emotional impulses is definitely something you need to take care of. You need to get a grip on, okay? I love this. There could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person who, or someone who speaks their mind, someone who's very mentally stable, I don't know if mentally stable, but like mentally strategic. Someone who, at the end of the day, makes choices with the mind and not with emotions. This could be someone in your life, or this could be you entering into this energy. You could be setting strong boundaries at this time. You may be choosing to speak your mind very clearly, respectfully, but clearly. Even if it's not all that comfortable sometimes. Some of you may be connecting with someone from your past, or you may be connected with someone who you've known for a really long time. Mia, cuidado. Mia. And that is going to be propelling you forward. Quite quickly, too. You are on the verge of international expansion, Pisces. You are getting closer to dominating the world. You know what I mean. Being on top of your game and really expanding. So if you have a business, if you have an online business, if you have social media and you're looking to expand, this is a really good omen. There could be someone who is helping you in this way. Someone you've known for a really long time. Now, if that's not the case, there could be another possibility for these cards. And it is that if you implement what you have learned, if you implement all of the wisdom from mistakes and from successes from the past in a very objective way and admit to yourself the mistakes you've made and be clear about how to make those better or how to, not repeat them, there's a lot of expansion here, Pisces, for you. A lot. In Cuidado. God. In the 50% off Halloween sale that is going on right now, there are actually many tools that I have created that are around that kind of international expansion in business and like for light workers and people who are creators and creatives. So you can check those out. There is one to create your side hustle, and actually transition into one of your passions if you're stuck in a job that you don't particularly like. There are subconscious, subliminal audios for while you sleep to manifest social media success and recognition. There's a lot of really cool things that you can go ahead and check out. And everything is 50% off right now, so it's a good time, especially if you're resonating with this part of the reading. All right. Your environment is stable. Since your mind right now is so cluttered, it may not feel that way all the time. But I see here that your environment is stable. Around you, there are forces, energies that want to see you succeed long term. It doesn't seem like these forces are wanting to see me succeed long term. Oh my god, I'm kidding. Mia. They're hilarious. I love having them here. I hope they're not too distracting. And I hope that if they're distracting, it's in the best way possible. I can't even. They're too cute for me to choose to focus instead of having them here. And I know that many of you are cat lovers. I know that because, I've met many of you, and I think everybody has cats almost, or pets in general. So yeah, this is hilarious. Anyway, around you, there are opportunities for long-term success, for generational wealth, for long-term relationships and foundations. You may feel like you're new to this, Pisces. If you are someone who's spontaneous and impulsive, if you're someone who kind of lives life on the edge, if you're someone who's usually more nomadic, more, free-spirited, you may, be new to such levels of stability and groundedness. You can really benefit from this. And it doesn't have to change your nature, but it can definitely complement it and make it better. It's not the same being a digital nomad, right? And being broke as hell, traveling the world. It's not the same as having businesses making money for you or having generational wealth giving you interest and things like that as you travel, right? It's definitely not the same vibe. And I feel like you're going to be stepping into a more polished version of you in which you can be yourself, but you're going to be more supported. There could be a Virgo around you. There could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius around you, who are wonderful examples. In the position of the hopes and fears, I get that some of you, you know that you're meant for greatness. You know that you're a boss. You know that you can climb that ladder, be the most successful, the most recognized, renowned, the most influential. It's like you know that you have it in you. But Pisces, I feel like you're a little tired. Some of you are burned out. Some of you are feeling, with the Nine of Wands, like you have taken a beating. Like, you have been hit time and time again, and it may feel like it's been a bit too much. And some of you are like, I want to step into that leader position. I want to go for it all. I want all of that. But I also want to recover. I also want to sort of recover from a tower moment. But Pisces, I feel like you're recovering. I feel like you have it in you. And I feel like you know. I feel like you know that you have it in you. These little dudes. Comment below, do you have cats? Am I insane for trying to do a tarot reading with them around? Are you enjoying this? Let me know. Oh my god, look at that. So for the outcome position, you have the chariot. I love this. Love this, love this, love this. So the chariot is movement forward. Again, we have here King of Swords and King of Cups. And a perfect balance between the mind and the emotions. A perfect balance between inspiration, intuition, and strategy and discernment. You're going to be balancing these forces within you. Water and fire somehow. I know that it's air and water, but I'm getting with the colors. More kind of like that fire within you and that water within you. You're going to be propelled forward. Some of you are going to be entering the industry of like vehicles, transportation, things like that. A lot of international emphasis here. Some of you are trying to grow a mustache. It's gonna happen. If that's a super random message, but it is gonna happen for you. That's so funny. The messages that come through the card sometimes. It's like we can be super in depth into something like really meaningful, and then there's like, and you will eat papaya tomorrow. It's like super random. For those of you eating papaya right now, that's hilarious. Anyway. Yeah, Pisces, you're good. This is good. This is wonderful. You are looking very strong, but use moderation, use strategy, use the smarts and the wisdom that you have gained and earned. It's like you're moving from the fool into like the magician. You know what I mean? Like, it's just as spicy and interesting and adventurous and fun. But you're better at it. You know, you're not blindsided and you're not going to make mistakes in the way that maybe you have in the past. And at the end of the day, that's the sole purpose of having the mistakes, right? Learning. So, Pisces, goodness gracious. I hope I have a set for next reading. I may not. I'm just going to move my mug away from this. Anyway, guys. For those of you who are interested in the 2024 forecast, if you get it today, you get 25 bucks off, all right? So what are these forecasts? These are readings done for you specifically. 1 hour readings approximately, in which we break down predictions for every single month of 2024. And that way you're gonna know what to expect every month. We're gonna have recommendations for the archangel you wanna work with, the crystal that you should be using, the numbers that you can research. You know, there's going to be a lot of recommendations there that are going to really help you navigate the energies of 2024, which is a year that, you know, brings in a little bit of everything. So I think it's better to be as prepared as possible. All right, my love. So check out the sale. Have some fun on the website. I'm super excited to be doing this sale for you guys. It's been a long time since we've done one. And as a good witchy witch that I am, Halloween is the time. I love you so much, Pisces, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Elliot, say goodbye. Say goodbye to the fishies. Isn't he cute? I can't even. They're like 2 months old. They're so cute. Okay, bye. Bye, guys.